Ah, aparecimos acá, estábamos en...
Trouble coming.
Esto era, ¿no? Ahí está.
Look at that. The elven parts of these ruins aren't just bits from the Fade. We actually lived here.
Bueno, este creo que ya eso lo había visto. Bueno, esto lo tenemos que mover hasta que prenda eso que está ahí, tiene que encender. A ver. Ahí está. Me parece que ya esa ya estaba activada. ¿Dónde está el de este? Ah, este ya está, ¿no? Sí, ese. Este también.
It's another of those statuettes, the memory fragments.
Just out in the open?
Ah, y estuve viendo, sí, el mejor compañero para esta build es Velara. Pero no este. Ella después tiene otro anillo que sirve, y el arco. A ver cuál es. No, no lo tengo el arco. Inflige 50. Hay un arco que es parecido como este que tiene Nef. Ves que para una build de hielo te conviene llevar a Nef por esto. Hace lo mismo, hace más débil, que le baja la resistencia a la electricidad. Tengo que ver si ese arco está en la tienda de los guardias del velo. Pero bueno, ya estamos acá. Sí, ya estamos acá. Después cuando... Esto es raro que esté ya el trofeo ahí servido, ¿eh?
Ambush!
Aha, I knew it!
Mira, están disparando de ahí. bueno.
Ranged incoming. Ranged.
Bueno, ya que aparecemos acá, vamos vamos acá a ver si está, si tiene el arco ese.
Any more word on who this Mori?
Have a look.
La unidad de daño eléctrico. Este es. Este ataque tiene la misma probabilidad de interrumpir. ¿Y cuál es el que tengo con...? Ahora me voy a fijar el que tengo con... Este, después bueno, cuando consigamos el anillo este... Todo el grupo... Está bueno este también, ¿eh? No. Ah, me equivoqué. No, vamos a dejarle este.
Come back alive. No coin in debt.
No es el que tiene...
If you're in the market for instruments of dismemberment, just so happens I can. Till next time.
Bueno, vamos otra vez. ¿Cuál era? Acá era. No, no, ahí no era. Acá. Este.
Look at that. The elven parts of these ruins aren't just bits from the Fade. We actually lived here.
Bueno, está la estatuilla otra vez. Que es una
It's
trampa.
another of those statuettes. The memory fragments.
Just out in the open?
Ambush!
Ahí está.
Aha! I knew it!
No sé si matar a...
Great! Ready again. Brooke, you're hit. Brooke, hang on.
La verdad que igual me está costando porque el... Bueno,
We got company. I'm good. Righto.
Me está costando porque el... ¿Cómo se llama?
Look at that. The elven parts of these
Us-
ruins aren't just bits from the Fade. We actually lived here.
It's another of those statuettes. The memory fragments.
Just out in the open?
Hay que decir que el evocador lo que tenía es que al congelar con esta, dominás más la batalla, por más que si te costaba, podías por lo menos al enemigo congelarlo unos segundos. O sea, con esta build no, eso es lo malo que tiene.
Ambush!
Oh, me olvidé de cosas. De resetear a Velara.
You got it.
Ahí está.
They're aiming for us.
La verdad que están estos dos que son re molestos. Están estos dos y el otro que está saltando por todo el mapa.
They're hitting us from far. Watch out, left. Ranged.
Mira, podría esperar que Que se me recargue todo el maná.
You bet. Ready to go. Hitting us for free.
Bueno, ahí está.
That one, that one. You got it.
Mierda, todo mal. Este creo que también es resistente.
You got it. Ready here. Ready again. Ready to go again. Righto. Get clear. Ready again. Ready to go. Right on 'em. Don't stay there. Good to go again. Whatever you say. Good hit.
A trap. That statue was a fake. But if the fade is mostly reflections of something else, the real one could be close.
Bueno, ya tenemos el camino, pero antes de ir allá vamos a esta zona.
Right on 'em.
Ah, y hay que activar la otra que está allá. Para que Nada, para que se active el puente, ¿eh?
And another Thenharel altar.
Bueno, este está allá que todavía no podemos ir ahí. Ahora tenemos que ir al otro lado.
You gotta move!
Breakthrough!
Bueno,
The Antom are trying to cut us off!
Let's see what they're defending!
pero este no es nefasto como el otro. Joder, me quemó, boludo.
Get clear! You okay, Ro? I'm ready. Get out of there! On your right!
Laura, nice!
Got it! Get clear! Ready to go! Right out! On your left! Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Ready again. One cross.
Mira, tenemos dos caminos. Ese habíamos activado la estatua que nos marca allá. Y acá hay otro, ¿eh?
Don't just stand there.
Vamos con este. Acá en realidad tenemos que venir con este.
There. I'd say that's where we're headed.
Porque así tiro el palo este. Acá hay de todo. ¿Y por qué no se activa este?
You got it. Ready to go again. Ranged attackers. Ranged incoming. Didn't even know what hit him. Still alive. I'm still alive.
You can tell this statuette is the real thing. A memory fragment. Not just because it was very well guarded.
Creo que ya tenemos todos los fragmentos, ¿no? Sí, ya tengo todas las 5 estatuillas. No, ese todavía no. Me falta un cofre normal. O sea, puede ser que esté acá. Pero bueno, las estatuas ya están todas. Tendremos que volver a Treviso.
The field hospital. How is it doing?
They need more bandages, blankets, and herb.
Rook, you must find Chance.
What happened?
He was here earlier, deathly ill, saying he had to see the market master.
The market is filled with the sick and injured. If Chance is blighted, or about to become a darkspawn, find him, Rook. We'll stay here in case he returns.
Come on. We have to find Chance before he gets to the market.
Bueno, el señor de los bigotes, de ese que tenía bigotes, parece que no se sentía bien.
How's the exercise going?
Well, okay, but I'm still struggling with the bigger rocks, no matter what I try.
Raw strength. Look, someone took out a bunch of Antom.
Did Chance do this? He was gonna see the market master. Let's find her.
Now, where were we? Oh, right. Raw strength's important, but so is technique. Want me to show ya?
Really? I appreciate it, and I'll owe you big time.
No, I owe you. You and Lucanus taking over the cooking have made the meals better. And safer, probably.
So much suffering. The gods are sending a warning to other cities. Excuse me, did a crow named Chance come by recently?
He saved us, is what he did. The Antam were planning a raid to steal our supplies for the injured. We heard them right outside the gates. Chance dealt with the brutes before they even set foot into the market. And he left you a note.
Chance is blighted. He asked us to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. He's waiting for us in the Drowned District.
I prefer the company of your brother.
We're close to where Chance's note said he'd be.
Hay que romper eso, a ver.
Get ready.
Great job, Rook.
Well, that's a relief. Let's go. Get clear.
Oh,
Dog's
seco.
fault. That's Chance.
por todos lados.
Coming at range. Hitting us from range. They're at range. You got it. I call that a win. Bad spot, move.
Me parece que vuelven a aparecer, Algo.
Hitting us from range.
Vamos a matar al último que queda.
Ready to go. I'm ready. For sure.
Sí, vuelven a aparecer.
That spot, move.
Thank you, friends.
Chance saved everyone in Treviso's market. I hope he realized that.
Let's let Tear and Viago know what happened here.
Done.
A handful of Antam have left the city.
Only a handful?
I heard they feared the blight in the canals.
We found Chance. He saved the market from Antam before Blight took him over.
Thank you for giving him a kinder end.
His name will be on the memorial we are building for all the lost.
Please, visit later if you wish to see it.
Bueno, vamos al faro. Si no hay conversación, bueno, hacer la principal.
When last we spoke, you were hunting for followers of Elganon and Gillenane in hopes of finding specifics. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganon and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
Me parece que es un bug porque no. Acá aparecemos con la ropa, la de la base. Come on.
And now we've seen that power firsthand. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Venatori brought into Minrathous. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favorite tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganon would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganon and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Stop acting like you're so much better than they are. Your bullshit ritual would have destroyed the world just as badly.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Do you have any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight, but instead you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes. We found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
I wouldn't trust the Dreadwolf, but he's not wrong about us needing a dragon hunter. I've been a warden for a while. Seen some pretty awful things. But what the dragon did to Treviso? I'll never get that out of my head. Lucanus stayed. Said he'd be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
A dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathas, that's for sure.
Then we find one. Next time a blighted dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We can't forget the second dragon in Treviso. We should see how we can help, but We're without Lucanus until he's done helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the veil? You really trust him?
Estaba prestando atención la cara de Nef, que tenía un corte arriba del ojo derecho y ahora tiene la cicatriz. Yo no me acuerdo si Hardin le pasaba eso también. Altos detalles.
Of course I don't trust him. He's the only option we have. If it makes you feel better, we've checked every piece of information he gave us.
That does make me feel better.
So, a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
A ver, creo que la herrería...
Manifestation.
Ah, no importaba el nivel, era que había que llegar a esta parte. Bueno. Y sí, tendría que ponerme, ¿eh? A ver... Resistencia al frío, al fuego... Vamos a poner este. En el casco me voy a poner 250 de vida. A ver, este... Claro, yo me había puesto el daño, pero... A ver... Parece que nos vamos a poner este. en cada... Parece que en cada anillo me voy a poner ese. Para. A ver, en nivel 8. En nivel 69. Y este en nivel 9. No sé si lo voy a poner acá, me parece. El daño, el daño de arma. Y acá. Bueno, me pongo ese y acá me pongo 40 de fuego, ¿no? 40 de fuego. Y acá creo que me tendré que poner este. Como hago siempre crítica. Contra barrera. En las técnicas, a ver qué puedo poner. Crítico de técnica, desgaste. Desgaste por técnica. Vamos a poner ese y este. Si no se lo pongo. Le pongo a ese, le pongo este. Y a este que tiene. Contra armaduras. Y le ponemos desgaste. Y Velara. De daño crítico. Y acá escaleras. No, este no nos sirve porque tenemos todas técnicas con maná. Detonación tampoco no estamos usando. Duración de la aflicción. La aflicción, ¿qué era la aflicción? ¿Dónde era? No, acá. Acá. Claro, sí, ya sé lo que era la aflicción. Era... está bien. Es lo que es acumulable. De daño y de curación. ¿Y no le ponemos a este? Y estamos usando a Harding. Vamos a poner este, que se complementa. Contra Sol Vuelta. Recarga. Duración de la aflicción. No, daño. Y no sé cuál es mejor, pero vamos con este. Ah, sí, bueno, hay que hablar con... Ah, bueno. Para antes de eso vamos ahí. Ah, lo del funeral me parece.
You fought Darkspawn.
None of them touched me.
I will inspect you later. Rook, Viago and I are visiting the new memorial. For those we've recently lost.
After all you have done, you are most welcome to join us.
Thank you.
We are not here to be formal. There have been enough funerals.
Did you know? I was just turning to say something to Air the other day. Before I remembered, she was no longer there.
Fletcher.
I didn't know Chance for long, but he seemed like a good man.
Terrible taste in furniture. He always smothered everything in gold. I'll miss hearing him complaining that I complain about it.
The diamond, the entire city feels so empty. I wonder if it will ever not feel that way.
Just another thing the gods have to answer for.
A fine sentiment. For the day you face the gods. And there is only so much good their deaths will bring. We must make the rest for ourselves.
Let's hope there is something in that.
When did you get here?
A while ago, I was reading the letters. Messages for loved ones, prayers to the Maker. A few letters are to people I would have liked to know again.
All these words for the dead. Do you believe anyone or anything sees them?
After I was captured by the Venetori, I would have said no. How could the Maker or any power permit what happened in that place? After all we have seen, I still don't know who, if anyone, hears our cries. But now, I hope they do.
Who else did you lose in Treviso? Other crows?
A few. Not all were crows. Some just lived daily lives in the city. Local merchants, people who put out the morning coffee as we headed to bed. After the ossuary, I wanted to walk by and see them again, as if I could return to where I left off.
Is there anything else we should say?
I did mention this isn't formal.
But we should do something.
A toast, then. Something we promise the dead we will think about over drinks to come.
The time they bought us, the world we'll build with it.
Neither will go to waste.
The crows rule Antiva, and tonight we mourn with her.
Bueno. Otra misión más.
There's an interesting letter there, Brooke.
Get ready. You got it.
That art merchant with information on the Arntam lives near here.
I've been trapped by...
Hello? Are you alright?
Anton sent me up in my own gallery. Then the brutes left to get more reinforcements against a single woman. Would you be a dear and clear away all the refuse by the door?
Since when do the Antam care about fine art?
Done.
I'll unlock the door. Come in, please.
My saviors, welcome.
Iago said you had information on the Arntam. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to. The blight has changed the skyline completely. I've heard things live inside it.
Ah, a ver, y tiene cosas.
I hope Dir Viago can make next week's exhibition.
All right, we should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antam is stealing pieces of art.
Lighted on the left, other injuries
Hello.
on the right.
This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Barely any customers today.
It's a wonder anyone still lives in a city, the way it is now.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
If you don't trust me...
Close to that camp where the Antam took their merchant's stolen sculptures.
Coming at range. You okay, Rook?
for that stolen art? Or any sign of what the Antam are doing with it?
Got it.
Nothing here.
Nothing here either.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
I don't understand your kind, even.
That merchant who said the Antam stole his artwork. He's with the Venatori. Bet he caught us listening in.
So that whole story, he was just getting rid of us.
The note said the Antam are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components. The note doesn't say what the components are for, but the meeting location is a different Antam camp, in the center of the city. Okay, we're close to the camp where Antam are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
It's those sneaks from the market. Just kill them.
Watch out left! Nice one! I'm ready.
Alright, let's find out what the Antam and the Venatori are actually doing here. This note is about Gatlock, that Canary blasting powder. The Antam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive, much more explosive.
We've got to stop them. Gatlock is already dangerous enough.
We have to tell Tear and Viago.
shipment of supplies for the injured and the blighted just arrived. Sent by the Shadow Dragons.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antam make their Gadlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The Crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antam's first targets.
Bueno, ahora... Sí. Tenemos que ir a hablar con Velara y con Neb, ¿no? No, con Velara y con Harden. Con Velara y con Harden.
Offer, dweller.
Ah, me falta uno para pasar.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready. Well, we need the support. Guess we're headed to Ravane.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Vamos a con Velara, así ya las dejo libres.
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Rook, so we need a Fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fade expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
Very.
I see. Belara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, a Fade expert and powerful psychagogue.
You will need him. Where can I find him?
The Professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow restless.
Bueno, primero voy a ir a la de... Vamos a ir a esta. A la casa de dragones. Pasa que decía que tenemos que encontrar un... Ah, pero claro, la zona ya está destrabada. Un Eluvian, pero... Claro, son las zonas estas. Por ejemplo, ves que está apagado. Treviso, Ciudad Portuaria, Necrópolis. Ah, este es para ir a la otra misión, ¿eh? La Necrópolis. Este donde va, al bosque, a Rivain, y bueno, después se van a destrabar estos dos. Y acá no hay Eluvians. O sea, no tiene sentido venir acá, ya habíamos ido ahí. Por eso nos deja viajar. Bueno, a ver, con Velara.
Hey.
Tosh?
Yep.
Rook, I hear you need help.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
Let's move. So, what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait, she comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
Una Kunari.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vincimer.
Yeah, blue with the yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Lightning? Shoot, I forgot my lucky boots. If I'd known.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
A ver, ¿qué tiene? Ah. Y me tenía que poner este. Ah. Este me da 15. Bueno, vamos a poner este a ver qué onda. A ver si mejora. Obviamente nos va a mejorar el maná. Contra barreras. Y el daño de las técnicas de explosión. Todas son de explosión. Lo que pasa es que, claro, si me pongo 25% de daño de técnica de explosión acá, me va a beneficiar también. Pero bueno. Después me fijo cómo tiene la build puesta de donde la saqué y los encantamientos, ¿no? Bueno, ahí todavía no puedo. Ahí está, ya mejoramos el taller, pero no podemos volver, me parece. No, no nos deja.
On time ahead. Be ready. They go hard. Watch yourself. They have Gatlock cannons.
All right, let's get them.
A ver qué tengo con ella, porque todavía no puedo. Bueno, vamos a tirar con este. Wow, me da maná. Una locura. El medallón es la clave. Me da maná.
Ranged incoming.
You're not bigger than me.
I'm ready. Right out.
So, you've got no problem fighting other Qunari?
I'm from Ravain. I don't follow the Qun. Do you?
No. But you've got the Darsam, the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antam don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
So, why did you want to join up with us, Tosh?
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
Claro. Este amuleto es clave. Lo tenía que haber puesto antes. Obtiene efecto cuando una técnica inflige daño crítico. Por eso esta dispara 5 proyectiles. Cada proyectil nos da 25 de maná. O sea, nos recupera 100 de maná esta, de una. Y esta no, nos da 25. Esta también, creo. No, esta sí, 50, porque esta pega 2 veces. Lo que pasa es que no la estoy usando con los Kunari porque son resistentes al eléctrico. Estoy usando estas dos. Pero bueno, tendría que hacer la variación. Total, si ahora tengo maná infinito casi.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like, poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't. All right. Beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
That sounds exciting.
Deep stalkers!
Knew they'd find us.
Oh, so the deep stalkers are the bait.
Oh, oh, that's clever.
Yes, Balara! Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
I'm ready.
That one looks bigger than the rest. That's their pack leader. Take
that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them. I left the horn right up there. Can you sound it? There you go. A task.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
So she responds to the horn?
This time.
So, not the first time you've done this?
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon. Vinsomers are clumsy on land, better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
dragon got very, very close.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Bueno, acá hay un puzzle. Derecha, izquierda, atrás.
Someone put a lot of work into these fortifications. Why'd they leave?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
Bueno, derecha, izquierda, atrás. Y teníamos que ir desde acá, creo que tenemos.
Well, there's definitely Antam here.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing. Shit. More on Tom. You're not even supposed to be here. Dust people? I'll show you weak dust people! Come on, let's keep looking.
So the Antam took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravane and the Qunari were at peace forever. Then the Antam broke away from the Qun and invaded. But Qunari builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antam take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
esa es la armadura que va a tener coso. Ah, no, es... Ah, sí, me parece que es esta, la que va a tener Taz, la armadura de su misión personal. Y ahora que estoy pensando, podría... No, para, tenía esto. Podría cambiarme la armadura porque ese 50 de mana me da igual. Están todas... Están todas en gris, no me sirve ninguna.
Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vincimer.
Shouldn't the dragon be okay against the Antom?
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Oh, is it time again?
right.
Bueno, ese cofre no podemos todavía.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! I brought her down. She's mine by right. Mara Namra Benarie Bala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kuto!
Yunasi Pesida.
Tarala!
Come on!
Le hizo la fatality de Scorpio. Tengo que tener cuidado con este, tengo que tener cuidado.
So, you breathe fire.
Yeah?
Amazing! Can all Kunari breathe fire?
Well, I can't.
Why not?
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Is she gonna be grateful we freed her? Do you think she'd give us a ride?
No, she's gonna be pissed.
Oh, well that's too bad.
Yeah, I know.
Esta Belle es una troleada. Cuando consiga la armadura que me cura, va a ser una locura. Ahora tengo que tener cuidado que cuando me quede poca vida que no me pegue.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
Looks like Kunari art, but I've never seen anything that old.
You have a good eye. It is refreshing to see that some younger Kunari can still appreciate the culture that brought them across the sea.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
We expect some dragon trouble, so we need a dragon hunter. You'll feel right at home.
Hooray.
Our contact here said you'd agree to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tash. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Your mother doesn't mince words. I like that.
Yeah, she's a lot.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Bueno, ya tenemos a Taz. Ahora sí hay conversaciones. Ya podemos ir a explorar acá.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh. Puzzles.
See, I like some puzzles, but not when they're just thrown in.
Right?
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It was one of those, who sits in which seat things.
Ugh. Where the guy with an axe has to sit to the left of the guy who likes brandy?
Exactly. Who cares that much about seating arrangements? Why is that controlling the lock on an ancient treasure chest?
It's Vashidon. Just pick a chair.
Glad to have a treasure hunter on the team. You're stealing stuff for us, not from us, right?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
Most of us shadow dragons are wanted for worse than theft. But if some lords are in it for themselves...
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
So, your mother appraises Kunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is. How much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The lords send that stuff back to the Kunari in Parvalin. They pay the lords a finder's fee.
Just a finder's fee?
Yep.
But the lords at the top could be charging anything for these artifacts and you wouldn't know.
I know what happened to the last lord who bled a contact. That's enough. The lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Kunari history. The lords gave her work.
How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antam invaded Ravane.
And now Ravane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the Pirate Armada. It's bigger than Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
Get some rest. We'll be in the thick of it soon enough.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright. Just let me know when.
Bueno, ahí se puso la otra misión. Tenemos varias cositas acá en la habitación de Taz. Ah, esta que es. Ah. Bueno, esto va a ser la habitación de Taz.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Bien, eso es lo que estaba buscando. ¿Dónde está el gremio de los...? Ah, es este, ¿eh? Acá está el gremio de... ¿Cómo se llama? Los señores de la fortuna. No está acá. Bueno, hay otras conversaciones también. Ah, esto era
Strength earns mastery.
los encantamientos son los mismos. Bueno, vamos a cambiar acá, que me lo cambié. Y voy a cambiar lo de los anillos, que es al pedo. Vamos a poner 25 de daño de técnica de explosión. Y lo de la regeneración de avanza al pedo, porque con la build que tenemos ahora recuperamos maná a lo loco. No sé si mejorar otra. Y no tenemos otra opción. A ver, quiero ver las... Esta es proyectil explosión, asalto explosión y zona explosión. Son las tres distintas. 740. Encima la que más quita es esta. Vamos a darle al meteorito. Me encanta el meteorito. Zona 740, es de zona. Vamos a ponerle de técnica de zona. Entonces, este de zona, este de explosión. 25. Esto la verdad que es al pedo, ¿verdad? Ahora que lo pienso. La armadura todavía vas a tener esta porque las otras no están todas grises. A ver, este lo vamos a cambiar. Bueno, vamos a dejarlo. No tengo otra cosa que que valga la pena. Entonces esto está bien. Y ahora Taz va a ser la siguiente. Esta no nos sirve para nada. Esto tampoco, ¿no? Bueno, vamos a charlar y después vemos.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter. Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Does your spy master expect something from us? I don't work for the Inquisition.
I know that, and Charter knows that. But there are still people in the organization invested in knowing how things are going. With Solus, especially.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
And the Inquisitor's advisors, what about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Liliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things? What for?
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So, did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
Okay, that's just a creepy thing to say.
Cole was like that. Weird, wonderful, and occasionally a little bit creepy.
Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
It wasn't as bad where I was, but I remember the demons spitting skyholes.
Nothing like demon-spitting skyholes to bring people together, huh? I made friends. Rector, Faulkner, others.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
You mean it's hard not to be lonely when you're a pompous ass?
Something like that.
You can say it, you know. Try it out. Solus is a pompous ass.
Maybe he is, but I can still feel sorry for him, can't I? Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Bueno, tuvimos una conversación nostálgica de la Inquisición. Con Dabrin y F.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Well, you could just bring along a really big sword.
Only if you know what to do with it. You hit a rageling in the flank, you'll just send him into a frenzy.
And these will help.
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Rivain thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
What do you care? Jealous?
Of course not. I just think the experts should have some actual expertise. Tosh could learn a thing or two.
Ouch!
I get it. She knows dragons. But what about fighting a Sylvan or a Dartmonger? Don't tell me I'm using the wrong blade.
You want pictures of monsters? I can provide some corpses.
A corpse? Nah. Now if you pose next to a Vartero still breathing down your neck, I'll think about it.
Where's the Gloomhowler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Makes sense. You'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half-lion, half-eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. See you around. You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep. I know. I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
No tavern goers, no late-night carts, no cats trying to claim the alley behind your house.
The Minrathous lullaby.
Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
Did you get the bastard?
Yeah, I got him. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
Yo duermo a pierna suelta.
Tonight? I don't know. It's not like I've got problems sleeping.
Aren't you lucky?
Exhaustion. Works like a charm.
Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
You ever follow your own advice?
Never the good stuff.
Bueno, tendría que... Vamos acá porque quiero ver... Acá. Pará, ¿es una misión eso? Está bien, pero después hacemos eso. Oeste, estás... Pasar algo de tiempo en la playa. Claro, no, es ahí arriba. Ahí. Esta quiero hacer. Porque quiero ver qué tiene el vendedor de facción. Me parece que tiene la daga que necesito. Bueno, ahora mi equipo va a ser este. Ah, y vamos a ver qué tiene de cosas para tallas. Porque las cosas que tiene no me sirve ninguna. Voy a poner para que vamos a ver a equipar la taza. Ah, Velara tiene 2 puntos. Ah, y Lucani ya volvió. Ah, no. Bueno, eso se lo pongo porque no tiene otra cosa. No, creo que no volvió, pero lo podemos. O sí, bueno, ahora me fijo. No, este no. No me equivoqué. Ese no me sirve. Ahí está. Bueno, Taz. Hay que ver qué es lo que le voy a poner. A ver. Esta es la técnica de Scorpio. Bueno, esto podría ser duración. Y este es el que llama la atención. Este está bueno, ¿eh? 10% más. Aumenta en un 10%. Este daño aumenta en un 10% por cada acumulación de quemadura que sufra el objetivo. Por cada, dice. Para ver. Sufre un % más de daño. Este solamente una vez. Y este no da vulnerabilidad, precisión. No, ese no me interesa. Bueno, vamos con este. Esta es muy importante. Hay que ver cuántas acumulaciones me demo. Con este va a aumentar el daño. Pero lo que pasa es que parece que es de estabilidad, ¿no? El daño. Y este hace... Sufren... Claro, no sé si es el daño de esto o de todos. Vamos a poner esto. La de... La de Scorpio. Y acá le ponemos la de... Y bueno, estamos en nivel 26. Acá se gastaba 4 puntos. O sea, hay un punto que yo puedo usar. 39, a ver. El punto 39, ¿dónde iría? Acá... Para que me perdí. Acá esto. Este me parece que... Sí. Más daño crítico. Había un cofre ahí, pero bueno, está de vista. Ah, y acá está esto. Un poco de oro tampoco. Acá está el vendedor.
Need an edge in the Hall of Valor? Come take a look.
Le vendo las cositas que le aumentan la reputación. Este es el que tengo. A ver, este hace... Implica de daño contra salud. Tengo contra dragones. Ah, mira, este es el bastón este. Esta es la que yo... Es nivel 4. Está bien. Este que hace... Tampoco me sirve. Tampoco. Este tampoco sí. No me sirve. No, eso no. Bueno, le compramos un regalo. Y este que hace... Este está bueno, ¿eh? Atacar. Puede atropellar enemigos. Este está bueno. En nivel 2. Y este... Este podría ser. Ese sería... Pasa que no sé... Porque tiene 2 hachas. No sé cuál es cada una, ¿no? Hacha... Hacha... Dice hacha. Y podría mejorar esto, total. Todavía no tengo la que va.
Catch you at the hills.
A ver. Tash tiene... Hacha, hacha dice. Hacha... No sé cuál es la diferencia. Pero no se le puede poner esta acá. Bueno, todavía... No tengo nada que ningún componente que me convenga con Taz, así que la dejo así. No le pongo ningún encantamiento.
So, you're a mage, right?
I am a seer, yes.
Does that mean you're not a mage?
It means that my magic is primarily focused on communing with spirits, or acting as a conduit for them to speak through.
Oh, what foul-hearted spirit tugs at the corners of your lips to turn them down so?
What? Oh.
Hay un cofre, ¿eh? Acá está el vendedor. Bueno, otro nivel más. El 40, a ver. Ese de acá. Operación de la aflicción. Después nos vamos para acá. Verificación adicional por cada cebador. ¿Qué cebador? Prepara un enemigo. Ah, ya sé, ahí está. Bueno, sería el 40. Bueno, ya falta poco. 3 niveles más y...
Is that why you left the queue?
What? I was born in Darismere.
I thought all Qunari lived under the queues.
Creo que abajo ya hicimos todo. Ahí no se puede ir ahí. A la zona esa.
One thing bothers me about what you said before.
Welcome to the Hall of Valor. I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later. Your kind always do.
Bueno, acá hay unas misiones. A ver, vamos a probar una.
Looking to fight?
Son unas misiones que hay como una arena y hay que matar. No hay tiempo. Vamos a probar una. Total, la build no está completa, pero...
All right, get your ass in there and give us a show.
No está completa, pero...
Our next challenger comes from the Veiled Jumpers of Arlequin. She's deadly
Un
and
transforme.
dangerous, so everyone give a holler for Valara!
You can really put on a show. I should charge an entrance fee. You'll want something with a bit more bite this time, I reckon. Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
Hacemos 10 y nos dan un premio.
Last time the Hall of Valor was
Kunari.
this excited, we got the Silver Phoenix fight. You're not gonna want to miss what comes next.
Ah, los podemos tirar por el agujero también.
Watch your ass.
Golden glory.
And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you. Ready for something really spicy? I've got what you need. Get yourself in order and head to the entrance. All right, who's ready for some action?
Hay que tener cuidado con... Igual con este. ¿Cómo se llama este? El emisario.
You couldn't pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment. I line them up and you keep knocking them down, but I still have some tricks. Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting. Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friends. This next fight is going
Estos que son débiles a...
to be...
Ah, pues son resistencia al fuego.
Taking fire! Job ain't well. Good shot. Look at that. Barely a scratch. All right, this is really starting to annoy me. Once more, and don't you dare hold back. Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting. The Venatori wanted to winter
Bueno,
resurgence,
Venatori.
but it's not going to happen if they're dead on arrival. We demand.
Good one. Now let's see what they've got.
And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you. Looking to fight? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. Come on, place your wagers. And remember, never bet anything you aren't prepared to lose.
Here we go, Tosh.
Look at that. Barely a scratch. Oh, I can't wait to see what you've got. Get going. Don't keep your fans waiting. All right. Who's ready for some action? I know I am. Spectacular! We felt the blood spray from way over here. What are you in the mood for? Get yourself in order and head to the entrance. Hang on to your hats. We've got some new challenges for you today. All right. They're at range. You can really put on a show. I should charge an entrance fee. Hall of Valor's ready. How about it? Feeling valorous? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. We got the idea for this next match from a traveller named Armax. Said he used it to challenge shepherds.
Es una locura la vela esta.
That's the last.
You've certainly earned your reputation.
Es apretar 3 botones nomás.
Who wants to get their blood pumping? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. Come on, face your wagers. And remember, never bet anything you aren't prepared to lose.
Ya terminamos, creo.
Good work, everyone!
You can really put on a show. I should charge an entrance fee.
Vamos a ver al mercader a ver si pues nos dieron puntos de la facción.
Lost the roll when your team divvied up the loot? Come treat yourself.
Subimos a no nos dieron objetos, no nos dieron. Este sí me sirve, este también. Este no. Este más o menos, no sé. Pero no. Este es lo que me importa. Cuando tallo lo que quemadura, reduce la enemigo. Este está bueno. Reduce la defensa del enemigo. No. Está buena esa. Sí, ese se lo voy a equipar.
For golden.
Alcanzar un enemigo que basta. Ah, con esta arma. Y encima esto aumenta el maná. O sea que está pesada por eso. Tiene 2 puntos más. Dice H nomás. Y este también dice H, ¿no? Claro, pero no se puede. Allí, o sea, esta no la puedo poner en la otra mano. Entonces hay que ver todo. Esto hay que verlo. Que le pusieron el mismo nombre. Tendrían que haberle puesto, no sé, hacha diestra y zurda. ¿Ves? Esta sería la diestra y esta la zurda. Bueno, al final los hice. Ahora que la Bill ya más o menos camina. Fue facilísimo. Sí, tenemos que ir a Rivain. Yo creo que antes de ir a la necrópolis vamos a Rivain. Hacer un par de misiones. Ah, el regalo. Vamos a darle regalo. Yo creo que el mejor compañero, obviamente, para esta vez es Velara, pero el otro compañero es Darwin, pero como yo ya lo usé anterior gameplay. Prefiero usar a Taz. Igual Taz tiene cosas, como ahí ya vimos, que le bajan la defensa al enemigo. Cosas que me sirven para quemarlo, ¿no?
Ah, nice.
Nice. Bueno, ahora después sí podremos agarrar esto. Esta es una misión. Ya tenemos una misión con... Ah, ahí está. Está bien. Pero primero vamos a hacer esta que está más cerca. Y estas son todavía las que... nivel más alto.